today we're going to draw a pair of Christmas bells. So I'm going to get my marker, going to go ahead and start about halfway down. I need to leave about this much space on my page, so we don't want to go much further down than this. So what we're going to do is start out by drawing a circle right there. And then next to that circle, we're going to draw another circle. I'm going to start from the right side, draw a circle around, a good bit bigger, like so. Same thing on the other side, another circle, about the same size. Doesn't have to be exactly precisely a circle. And then what we're going to do is go in on each one of those circles and put a little curved line that goes from the first circle we made over like so. Same thing here on the left side. Curved line over like so. And then I'm going to put a little line or two right there in the middle. And then we're going to go beneath that first circle and draw a curved line out like so. Come to a point and come back to a sharp point, come out to another sharp point, then go back in to that left circle. Same thing on the right side. We're going to start there in the middle, go out to a point, come back, sharp point there, go out, sharp point, come back. We're going to put a little line here and a little line here. What we've done is draw a bow that's going to be in front of our two Christmas bells. So we're going to start here on the right side. We're going to have a bell here and a bell here. So what we're going to do is go down the middle where these two pieces of ribbon are. I'm going to go right in between there. And I'm going to draw a curve down like so, eventually going straight. Then what's going to do is going to come outward like this, eventually go back down to straight. So you can see this line that I drew, going like so. So then what I want to do is go draw kind of a flattened football shape, or like so. What we're going to do is draw the other side of our bell. So I'm going to go back up kind of behind the ribbon. What I want to do is kind of draw a mirror image of what I did the first time. And then going to draw a line that connects this point to this point, so we have sort of a flattened football shape down there at the bottom, and put a little circle that looks like it's covered up partly by that. So then give a little bit of detail on our bell. Going to put a line going across from there to there. We're going to call that bell done. You can go to the other side, same sort of thing, only this bell is going to be behind the first one, so we don't have to draw quite as much. So we're going to go here, draw down, come to a straight point right there, go up to the other side, curving down, curving again to a straight point right there, and then we'll connect those also with a curved line. So what we're going to do is go from this point to this point with another curved line, and then draw another little partial circle in there for the bell clapper. Then give it a little bit of decoration. I'm going to put that line right across there. I'm going to finish up that second bell. Now, just because I don't put any more decoration on my two bells doesn't mean that you can't put more. You could put more decoration on here if you wanted stripes or some sort of pattern maybe, but you don't have to stop where I stop. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is draw some holly leaves on this one. Give a little bit more of a Christmas decoration feel. So what I'm going to do is start up here in the middle of my bowl, and I'm going to go out to a point, and with a curved line, out to a point with a curved line, and then start coming back into a point, curve into a point, a line up the middle. So I'm going to go in a little bit more over here to the right side, out to a point, out to a point, out to a point, and then back into a point, into a point, into a point, and you can stagger these points on your leaves however you want. So what I'm going to do is put 4 leaves up front and then 4 leaves behind. So we'll have a few different layers of leaves. Let's go over here to the left side, out to a point, curve out to a point, curve out to a point, back into a point, back into a point, back, put a little line there, out to a point, out to a point, out to the final point, come back around into a point, back in behind that bow, put our little line there. So then what I'm going to do is my other leaves I'm going to put between these, so one here, here, and then sticking down there. So we don't have to draw quite as many for these, so I'm just going to pick a spot to start, out to a point, out to a point, out to a point. Again, you can go as detailed as you want. You can have more points than me. Into a point, into a point, into a point, little line between. Go between these two, out to a point, out to a point, out to a point, into a point, into a point, into a point, line between, out to a point, out, one more final point there for that leaf, back in, back in, back in, line. Here's our final leaf, go out to a point, out to the final point on this one because it's covered by a lot right here, back in one more time, and in one final time, and put some lines. So there is our decorative Christmas bells. So make sure you sign your name somewhere on your work. And that finishes this up. Hope I can see you for another drawing.
Thanks for drawing with me today. You can subscribe to my newsletter to get more art fun. Just go to brianmaysart.com/newsletter. And I'd love to see what you drew. Share it on Facebook or Instagram, and be sure to tag Brian Mays Art so I can find it. See you next time.